Hello guys and gals, and this is part 2 of the official Pokemon Handbook by Maria S. Barbo. This is a deluxe collector's edition, and so yeah, this is, as I said, for part 2. Part 1 we covered the introduction and only the first 6 Pokemon, but the introduction was extra long, so I figure we can get through quite a few of these because these go really quick, so I'm not even sure how long this series is going to be. It's going to depend on how far we get through all these. And we left off right here with Squirtle, number 7. And we'll just pick up here. Also, it should go without saying that Pokemon is copyright to Nintendo and Game Freak. And also, the book itself is copyright to Maria S. Barbo. But anyways, so we have number 7, Squirtle. Okay. And that's how you pronounce it. I think I'm pronouncing it right. So anyways, its element is water. It is a tiny turtle type Pokemon. Its height is 1 foot 8 inches. It weighs 20 pounds. It knows Tackle and Tail Whip, and it can also learn Bubble, Water Gun, Bite, Withdraw, Skull Bash, Hydro Pump. Now, it should be noted that Bite isn't a dark type in Gen 1. It is actually, I think, a normal type, I want to say, but I don't know exactly. It is good against fire, ground, and rock, and it's bad against water, electric, grass, and dragon. It evolves normally at level 16. And this is the evolution chain, where it goes Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise. Now, okay, it says, this cute and cuddly turtle-like Pokemon is another one of the options Professor Oak has saved for you in his lab. It's a good first Pokemon. Some find Squirtle a little tougher to master than Bulbasaur or Charmander, but its amazing water techniques are definitely worth the effort. In battle, Squirtle can use the water gun technique to spray a forceful foam from its mouth, or it can use the bubble technique to slow down an enemy. Squirtle makes a good friend for Pikachu. Okay. Here we go. On we go to number 8, Wartortle. Its element is water. It is a turtle type Pokemon, and it is 3 feet 3 inches tall. It weighs 50 pounds. Please don't ask me to go over these in metric, because I'd have to, Google and do all that kind of stuff. You can tell how old this book is because this is in basically, this isn't in metric, It isn't really politically correct now. Anyways, it weighs 50 pounds, as I said. It starts with Tackle, Tail Whip, and Bubble. Other techniques that can learn are Water Gun, Bite, Withdraw, Skull Bash, and Hydro Pump. Is good against fire, ground, and rock, and bad against water, electric, grass, and dragon. It evolves normally at level 36 into Blastoise, which we'll get to in a second. As an older, more experienced turtle, Wartortle is more accomplished in the water than Squirtle. In fact, it likes to hide in the water when hunting prey as a sneak attack. Oh, it's prey as a sneak attack. Wartortle has huge ears like the rudders of a ship, which help it to balance when swimming fast. And then again, that is the evolution tree. Okay, and we are ready for number 9, Blastoise, the final evolution of this chain. And we have here Blastoise, that's how it's pronounced. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong, I don't know. Its element is water. It is a shellfish type Pokemon. Its height is 5 foot 3 inches tall, which is about my height. I think I'm 5 foot 2, I'm not sure. And it weighs 189 pounds. Wow. I weigh about as much as a Blastoise does. Techniques. Tackle, Tail Whip, Bubble, a Water Gun. Other techniques it can learn are Bite, Withdraw, Skull Bash, Hydro Pump. It is good against fire, ground, rock, and bad against water, electric, grass, dragon, and it evolved normally. It's just at its final evolution now, so it can evolve no further. Okay. Okay, it says Pokedex pick. Nicknames. Have more than one Squirtle. When you get a new Pokemon, you can give it a nickname. You can also change a Pokemon's nickname at the home of the name raider in Lavender Town. This does not apply to Pokemon that are traded. Their name is basically stuck there forever. Now we are on to the bug type Caterpie. Right here, and it is based off of a real-world caterpillar. If you look up Caterpie, you will basically find a caterpillar that looks exactly like that. It's kind of cool. Okay, and it's pronounced Caterpie, of course. It is of the bug element. It is a worm-type Pokemon, obviously. It is 1 foot tall, 1 foot 0 inches, so just a foot tall. It weighs 6 pounds. It says, techniques. It knows tackle and string shot, and it can learn. Oh wow! It can learn no other techniques. It's good against grass and psychic. It's bad against ghost, flying, fighting, and fire. Yeah, fire. It evolves normally at level 7. We'll see right here, and that's the evolutionary chain right there. But anyway, it says. This sweet little Pokemon is a lot like a caterpillar. It has short feet with suction cups on the end that allow it to climb walls and trees without getting tired. Its string shot slows down Caterpie's enemies. It doesn't take Caterpie long to evolve. You may want to stop its evolution and build up its experience for a while. Once Caterpie changes into Metapod, it will not be able to move. Okay, and we have a Pokedex pick here. The first wild Pokemon Ash Ketchum ever caught was a Caterpie. Misty was terrified of it just because it's a bug. Can't really blame her. Okay. Next we have number 11, Metapod. It is a bug type. It is a bug element, rather. It is a cocoon type Pokemon, and it is 2 foot 4 inches tall, and it weighs 22 pounds. It knows Harden, and it can learn no other moves. It's good against grass and psychic. It's bad against ghost, flying, fighting, and fire. It evolves normally at level 10. Okay, it says, Metapod won't be in this form for a long time, but Caterpie needs to spend time as a Metapod before it can turn into a beautiful Butterfree. Just like a caterpillar in a cocoon, it can't move. Be sure to protect its weak and tender body from bird enemies like Pidgey and Spearow. Be patient with Metapod. A Butterfree is worth the wait. And there's the evolutionary chain. And we are ready for Butterfree, which is number 12. Number 12 is Butterfree. It is bug and flying element. It is a butterfly type Pokemon. And it is 3 feet 7 inches tall. Can you imagine a butterfly that big? I think that'd be rather terrifying. Not that I'm terrified of butterflies, but one that big, I don't know. It is 71 pounds. It knows no techniques, but it can learn Confusion, Poison Powder, Stun Spore, Sleep Powder, Supersonic, Whirlwind, and Psybeam. That's actually very good, because Psychic type moves are way overpowered in Gen 1. It is good against Grass, Bug, Psychic, and Fighting, bad against Ghost, Flying, Electric, Rock, Fire, and Fighting, and it evolves normally, but this is its final evolution. Butterfree can fly. When fighting, Butterfree flaps its wings very fast, filling the air with toxic dust. 2 of its favorite attacks are Sleep Powder, which sends an enemy snoozing, and Stun Spore, which paralyzes an enemy so it can't move. Be sure to keep lots of Awakening Potions in your first aid kit before doing battle with this beautiful but dangerous Pokemon. Now, it says here, regretting that trade you made? Trade it back. Most trainers understand the bond that develops between a person and his or her Pokemon. When Ash traded his Butterfree, the very first Pokemon he evolved on his own, for a Raticate, he realized they had been through too much together to be apart, so he traded back for it. And that's that line. Next we have Weedle. Weedle, which is number 13. And it is pronounced, of course, Weedle. I think I say Weedle and they say Weedle, but okay, I don't really care. It is a bug poison type. It is a hairy type bug. It doesn't look all that hairy, really, but I don't know. It must have ultra fine hairs all over it or something. Similar to a tarantula, I would say. Terrifying thought, by the way. Height is 1 foot tall. It weighs 7 pounds. It knows poison, sting, and string shot, and it can learn no other techniques. It's good against grass, flying, psychic, and bug. Yes. And it's bad against ghost, flying, fighting, fire, poison, ground, and rock. It evolves normally at level 7, just like Caterpie does. Weedle are usually found in forests eating leaves. Weedle only has 2 techniques, but they are powerful. Like Caterpie, its string shot slows down its enemies, and the sharp stinger on top of its head is poisonous. So be careful if you choose a Weedle as a pet. Be careful you don't pet it and actually get stung. Anyways, that's the evolution line. Kakuna, we'll go over next, then Beedrill. Okay, so next is Kakuna. It is a bug poison type. It is a cocoon type Pokemon. It is 2 feet tall, and it weighs 22 pounds. It only knows the technique Harden and can learn no others. It's good against grass, psychic, and bug. It is bad against ghost, flying, fighting, fire, poison, ground, and rock. It evolves normally at level 10, just like Caterpie does. Metapod. It says, like a Metapod, a Kakuna is a type of pod similar to the cocoon stage between a caterpillar and a butterfly. Kakuna can't move, so it can't attack. Its only defense is to harden its protective shell. You will have to be extra careful with Kakuna during this stage of evolution, but don't worry, Kakuna will be a Beedrill before you know it. Okay, now we are ready for Beedrill, which is basically Beedrill. A bee with little drill-like thingies. Hands. Drill hands. It is pronounced Beedrill, of course. It is a bug poison type. It's a bug poison element. It is a poison bee type. It is 3 feet 3 inches tall, and it weighs 65 pounds, which is kind of scary if you're afraid of bees. It knows no techniques, but it can learn Fury Attack, Focus Energy, Twin Needle, Rage, Pin Missile, and Agility. It is good against grass, psychic, and bug. It is bad against ghost, flying, fighting, fire, poison, ground, and rock. It evolves normally, but this is its final evolution, so it doesn't evolve anymore. At least most of these. There are probably some mega evolutions like in Gen 6 or something, but we're not going to go into those. It's been a dangerous process, but now that this former Weedle has hatched, it is very strong. Beedrill are fast. They attack using the large poisonous stingers on their front legs and tail. With practice, Beedrill will be able to learn techniques like Twin Needle and Pin Missile to increase the number of attacks they can launch in a row. Ouch. A Beedrill attack stings. And then that's... We are moving on to Pidgey, a very, very common Pokemon. Here we go. Number 16, Pidgey. It is a normal flying type. Element. It is a normal flying element. It is the tiny bird type Pokemon, and it is 1 foot tall, and it weighs 4 pounds. It only knows Gust, but it can learn Quick Attack, Sand Attack, Whirlwind, Wing Attack, Agility, and Mirror Move. It is good against Bug, Grass, and Fighting, and bad against Rock and Electric. It evolves normally at level 18. Now let's see what it has to say. Pidgey is very common in forests and woods. It is also the gentlest and easiest bird to capture. When on the ground, Pidgey flaps its wings extra hard to kick up sand and dust that blind its opponent. Its gust power creates tornadoes. Capturing a Pidgey is a good test of a beginning trainer's battle techniques. And this is it. There's Pidgey, Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot. And we are ready for Pidgeotto, which is number 17. Let's see, we have Pidgeotto. It is a normal flying type. It's a normal flying element. It is a bird type Pokemon. It is 3 feet 7 inches tall. It weighs 66 pounds. It knows Gust, Sand Attack, Quick Attack, but it can learn Whirlwind, Wing Attack, Agility, and Mirror Move. It is good against Bug, Grass, and Fighting. It is bad against Rock and Electric. It evolves normally at level 36. It says, unlike their mild-mannered cousins, Pidgeotto is very protective of their territory and will fiercely peck or claw at any intruder. Their gust technique can blow away almost anyone or anything that gets in their way. And now we are on to Pidgeot. Pidgeot. I think that this actually says that's pronounced Pidgeot, but I always thought that was pronounced Pidgeot. But we'll say that's pronounced Pidgeot. Its element is normal and flying, and it is a bird-type Pokemon. It is 4 feet 11 inches tall and weighs 87 pounds. It knows Gust, Sand Attack, Quick Attack, Whirlwind, Wing Attack. Only 4 of those because it can only know 4 at a time. And it can learn Agility and Mirror Move in the future. It is good against Bug, Grass and Fighting, and bad against Rock and Electric. It evolves normally, but it is at maximum evolution, so it evolves no more. Pidgeot's speed and sharpness. Pidgeotto's speed and sharpness increase as they evolve into Pidgeot. Pidgeot can fly 2 miles above the ground and faster than the speed of sound. When they hunt, Pidgeot flies on the surface of the water at top speed to catch unsuspecting fish, element prey like Magikarp. Okay. We are ready for number 8. That was number 18, wasn't it? Okay. Pidgeot was number 18. I guess I've been saying the name wrong. Okay. Rattata. Okay. And we are ready for Rattata. I used to say Rattata, but I can see here that it's Rattata. And it is number 19. Its element is normal, and it is a rat-type Pokemon. It is 1 foot tall and weighs 8 pounds. It knows Tackle and Tail Whip, but it can learn Quick Attack, Hyper Fang, Focus Energy, and Super Fang. It is good against none, but it's bad against rock. I believe that later they made it weak against fighting, but I'm not sure. It evolves normally at level 20. It says Rattatas are very common. They have sharp teeth and will bite anything in an attack. They are small and very quick. Surprisingly, Rattata live peacefully with Pidgey. Okay. And then this is the evolution chain. Okay. Next, we are ready for Raticate. Okay. Number 20, Raticate. Its element is normal, and it is a rat-type Pokemon that is 2 feet 4 inches tall and weighs 41 pounds. Techniques are Tackle, Tail Whip, and Quick Attack, but it can learn Hyper Fang, Focus Energy, and Super Fang. It is good against nothing, but bad against rock. And it evolves normally, but this is the maximum evolution, the last final evolution of it. Raticate uses their whiskers to guide themselves and maintain balance. Without them, Raticate are very slow. The Hyper Fang technique that Rattata and Raticate share scare the enemy so much they are afraid to attack back. In other words, it flinches them. And that was number 20. We are ready for number 21. That is Spearow. It says it's a normal flying element. It is a tiny bird-type Pokemon. It is 1 foot tall and weighs 4 pounds. It knows Peck and Growl, and it can learn Leer, Fury Attack, Mirror Move, Drill Peck, Agility. It is good against Bug, Grass, and Fighting, but weak against Rock and Electric. It evolves normally at level 20. Don't let Spearow's size fool you. This little bird has a ferocious temper. Its Leer technique lowers the enemy's defense, but Spearow has to flap its short wings very hard to stay in the air. Okay. And that's the evolution chain. We're ready for number 22, which is Fearow. It is a normal flying element. It is a beak-type Pokemon. And it, it is mostly beak, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, mostly beak. It is 3 feet, 11 inches tall, and it weighs 84 pounds. No, 84 pounds, sorry. It weighs 84 pounds. It knows Peck, Growl, Leer, Fury Attack, but it can also learn Mirror Move, Drill Peck, and Agility. It is good against Bug, Grass, and Fighting, but it is bad against Rock and Electric, and it evolves normally, but that is the final evolution. Now, we are ready for number 23, which is Ekans. Which is, if you look, it's snake spelled backwards, S-N-A-K-E, but that's pretty cool. They do that with some Pokemon, which is really kind of cool because, when you first see it, it's like, oh, that's kind of a cool name. And then it's like, oh, a snake backwards. Okay. Anyway, it is the poison element, and it is a snake-type Pokemon. And it's 6'7" tall. That is one big snake. Oh, wow. I hate to think of how big Arbok is. But it weighs 15 pounds. It knows Rap and Leer. Other techniques are Poison Sting, Bite, Glare, Screech, and Acid. It is it is good against grass and bug. It is bad against poison, ground, rock, and ghost, and evolves normally at level 22. Ekans is not a great Pokemon to keep around the house, especially if you have a younger brother or sister. Oh, younger brothers or sisters. This cunning fighter is also one of Team Rocket's favorite Pokemon to use in battle. Okay, that's Arbok also. And it says here, did you know that Ekans' name spelled backwards is snake, Arbok's name spelled backwards is cobra? Yeah, I did kind of just say that. Thank you very much, book. Let me pause just for a second. I'm sitting Indian style and my feet are falling asleep. Sorry about that. Now I'm back. Now we are ready for number 24, which is Arbok. It is a poison element, and it is a cobra-type Pokemon. It is 11 feet 6 inches tall, and weighs 143 pounds. That is one massive snake. It knows Rap, Leer, Poison Sting, but it can learn Bite, Glare, Screech, and Acid. It is good against bug. It is bad against poison, ground, rock, and ghost, and it evolves normally, but that is its maximum evolution, so it is evolving no more. Anyways, it says, Arbok is even worse. Rumor has it that the warning marks on Arbok's belly are different on different parts. Oh. Okay, wait. Okay, it says Arbok is even worse. Rumor has it that the warning marks on Arbok's belly are different on different parts of its body. If successful, its glare technique will paralyze an enemy. Arbok's screech lowers an enemy's defense. So, yeah. Now we're ready for everybody's favorite, pretty much, Pikachu. The mascot for, basically, Pokemon. Initially, it was going to be like Clefable or Clefairy, I think, but Pikachu got so popular that they just used him instead. Anyways, Pikachu, right here. Number 25. Pikachu. Okay. It says here, it is an electric element. It is a mouse-type Pokemon. Its height is 1 foot, 4 inches tall. It weighs 13 pounds. It knows Thunder Shock and Growl. It can also learn Thunder Wave, Quick Attack, Swift, Agility, and Thunder. It's good against water and flying, but it's bad against electric, grass, and dragon. And it evolves using a Thunderstone. Pikachu. This super cute lightning mouse is by far the most famous Pokemon of all. In fact, Team Rocket spends a lot of time trying to capture this rare Pokemon. Pikachu can zap an opponent with its electric power just by squeezing its cheeks, but be careful not to keep too many Pikachu in the same place. They have so much electricity they can cause lightning storms and power outages in nearby cities. Pikachu can be moody and shy, so it may take a while to get used to a new trainer. Be patient and treat Pikachu well, and you will soon be best buds. Remember, Pikachu does not like to be inside Pokeballs. It frightens them, so be gentle. If you get them angry, they will disobey you. Pikachu make good companions for Charmander and Squirtle. And it evolves into Raichu, as you can see right there. Okay. Are sparks flying from your Pikachu's cheeks? That's an early sign of a cold in your electric rodent. It might be overcharged. Use some of your Pikachu's extra energy in a playful battle, and it will be as good as new. That is the Pokedex pick. We are ready for Raichu. And then we'll probably stop at this one. And we'll pick up with Sandslash, one of my favorites, later. Okay. It says here, number 26, Raichu. Raichu, okay. It is the electric element. It is mouse type. And its height is 2 feet, 7 inches tall. It weighs 66 pounds. It knows Thunder Shock, Growl, Thunder Wave, and learns no other techniques. It is good against flying and water. It is bad against electric, grass, and dragon, and it evolves normally, but this is the final evolution, so it will not evolve anymore. It evolved using a Thunderstone. Sometimes Pikachu like their own personalities so much that they refuse to evolve into Raichu. Okay, that's good to know. It says here, Raichu has so much electrical power in its little body that it has to use its tail as a ground to avoid shocking itself. Its 10,000 volt thunder wave technique paralyzes an enemy so it can't move. And that is where we will call it quits here. We went through quite a few of these. I believe we went through 20. I think 20 is a good place to do these. I mean, do 20 at a time. Anyways, with that being said, we have been reading. We'll pick up with Sandshrew when we get back in episode 3. Anyways, that being said, this has been a reading from the official Pokemon Handbook by Maria S. Barbo. And if you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe and ring the bell so you know when I upload. Also, if you want to support me in any way, all that information will be in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day.